Okay, children. So today we are going to discuss 8.2 exercise. All the sums of quadrilaterals 8.2 exercise 9th class CBSE. Okay, NCERT textbook Max book. All the sums will be basing on midpoint theorem only. Children, I will write short forms, but you should not write short forms. Now, what I say. In exam, if you write short form, 0 will give you. First sum. Try to understand first sum, children. Remaining all sums, clear picture will be there for you. Please see here first sum figure I'm drawing. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is AC, this is PQ, this is RS, this is RS, this is RQ. Okay, children. This is the figure. This is some children. So, children, here this is given in dots, no problem. So, given I will write, children. First, you will understand what is given. Given is that ABCDs are PQ, RS are midpoints. P, Q, R, S are midpoints. Don't write short forms in your exam, children. Midpoints. Okay, PQ, RS are midpoints. Okay. Now required proof. Required proof. I'm writing first one. SR is parallel to AC. SR is half of AC. PQ is equal to SR. PQRS is a parallelogram. These are the proofs. Four proofs are there, children. Straight away, let's start, children. Very, very easy. Some children. SR is parallel to AC. We should prove. Please mute your audios. Once I remove from the group, then you will understand. SR is parallel to PQ. We have AC. SR is parallel to AC. We should. Children, forget about everything. Children, forget about everything. Just see DAC triangle. In DAC triangle, S is midpoint and R is midpoint. Why? Given. S is midpoint and R is midpoint. So by midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to AC. Over. That's also first one is over. SR is parallel to AC. I told no more, children. Forget about this. Forget about this, children. Just stop using. That's all. S and R are midpoint. So SR is parallel to AC. SR is so by midpoint theorem. SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. Over. Second one also SR is half of AC. How? By midpoint theorem. Anyone have any doubts in children in this? S and R are midpoint. So SR is parallel to AC. SR is half of AC. In the same way, children, can anyone say for BAC triangle? Can anyone say, children, BAC triangle? Can anyone say for BAC triangle?
Sir, yes, sir.
P and Q are?
Midpoint, sir.
P and Q are midpoints. So only you will say all this. No one will say, I don't know it. Why others won't say they won't know or they don't like. Okay, tell. P and Q are midpoints. So by
midpoint theorem, sir.
by midpoint theorem, PQ is?
PQ is parallel to.
Okay. PQ is parallel to AC and
PQ is half of AC, sir.
PQ is half of AC. Very good, very good, fantastic. So, children, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. From 1 and 2, see, children, S. Children, try to understand. SR is parallel to AC, and SR is parallel to AC, and PQ also parallel to AC. PQ also parallel to AC. So SR is parallel to AC, PQ are parallel to AC. From this both, can I write SR is parallel to PQ, children? Can I write SR is parallel to PQ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, SR is half of AC. SR is half of AC and PQ is half of AC. PQ is half of AC and this is half of AC, this is half of AC, this is half of AC. Can I say from this both SR is equal to PQ, children? Can I say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's all. That I only approve. And last one, children. Last one. SR is equal to PQ. I wrote here. SR is parallel to PQ. I wrote here. SR is equal to PQ. SR is parallel to PQ. If opposite sides are equal and parallel. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, what I can say?
It's a parallel.
Parallel.
PQRS is a parallelogram. Fantastic sum. If you really enjoy, this is the most beautiful sum. Those who didn't understand, S and R are midpoint. So by midpoint theorem, SR is half of AC, SR is parallel to AC. Again, by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC, PQ is half of AC. Because this is parallel to this is parallel to this, these all both are parallel. This is equal to this is equal to this both are equal. As opposite sides are equal and parallel, PQRS is a parallelogram. That's it. First sum is over. Those who didn't understand, at least concentrate for the second sum. At least concentrate for the second sum. At least concentrate for second sum. Second sum is going like this, children. ABCD is a rhombus. A, B, C, D is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. PQRS are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD, AD. All are midpoints, children. These all are midpoints. Given what, children? First, what they gave, AB, CD is a rhombus. E set. P, Q, R, S are midpoints, he said. Midpoints, he said. PQRS are midpoints, you said. Okay, children. How for this one? Show that PQRS is a rectangle. We're quite important. PQRS is a rectangle. Yeah. He gave it as he didn't give anything, children. We have to. Please mute your audio. Children, very easy first proof, children. After that, little bit become confused. Don't get confused. Join B. Please mute your audio. Join B. If you join BD, children, check in ABD triangle. In ABD triangle, anyone wants to say in ABD triangle what happens? Anyone wants to say?
Sir, PS is the midpoint.
P and S are midpoints.
So PS is and PS.
Mute your
Yes.
audio. Mute your audio now. So much disturbance is coming. PS is parallel to BD and PSC is half of BD. In the same way, in CBD triangle, Q and R are midpoints. When Q and R are midpoints, QR is parallel to BD. QR is half of BD. Okay, by midpoint theorem. How? By midpoint theorem. You should write. If you don't write by midpoint theorem, gone, children. Now, same, children. PS is parallel to BD and QR is also parallel to BD. So I can say PS is parallel to QR. PS is parallel to QR. Those who did not understand, again I'm saying PSC is half of BD. I got QR is also half of BD. This both PS is equal to QR. Okay, if opposite sides are equal and parallel, so if opposite sides are equal and parallel, so I can say PQRS is parallelogram. But he said, I want it to prove it as rectangle. He wanted it as a rectangle. Chalo. To prove rectangle, we have to prove it is 90 degrees also. So children, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Try to concentrate. This is P, this is Q, this is Q, this is R, this is S. Okay, children, all these are 90 degrees. All these are 90 degrees. 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay, children. Slowly I'm saying, try to understand. Children. Okay. Very easy, children. Why this 90 degrees means in rhombus, diagonal bisect, then perpendicularly. In rhombus, diagonals bisect perpendicularly. In rhombus, diagonals bisect perpendicularly. We know that. Okay, in 8th class only we studied that. In rhombus, diagonals bisect perpendicularly. Children, try to understand this and this is parallel. Children, try to understand. If I put this as angle 1, can anyone say what is 1 and 90 degrees?
Sir, co-interior angle.
Co-interior angles are
Co-interior angles.
90 plus 1 is equal to 180.
So children, this and this are 90. See children, This and this are parallel. Why? Because we proved the midpoint theorem. So angle 1 plus 90 degrees is equal to 180 because co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. So angle 1 is equal to 90. Angle 1 is equal to 90. In the same way, children, because this is a parallelogram or rectangle, this and this are also parallel. Angle 2 plus 90 also 180. Why? Co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary because this and this are parallel. How? Because by parallel, because it is a parallelogram, no? So angle 2 also 90 degrees. Try to understand. Last time I'm drawing a figure, children. Last time, because same figure, if I say you won't understand. That's why I'm drawing figure this many for you. This is 90 degrees, we know. This is 90 degrees, I prove. This is 90 degrees, I prove. This is 90, this is 90, this is 90 means automatically P also will be 90.
9.
P also will be 90. If P is 90, if P is 90, similarly, Q also 90, R also 90, S also 90. All are 90 degrees. So parallelogram is a
L.
Rectangle.
rectangle. Parallelogram is a rectangle. Those who didn't understand, again I'm saying, if this is 90, this is 90 because co-interior angles are supplementary. If this is 90, this is also 90, co-interior angles are supplementary. 90, 90, 90 means automatically compulsory P will be 90. If P is 90, Q is 90, R is 90, S is 90. All are 90 means already it is a parallelogram. In parallelogram, all are 90 means it is a rectangle. Already we proved it as a parallelogram. In parallelogram, all angles are 90 means it is a rectangle. All angles are 90 means it is a rectangle. Okay, that's it. Telling no children, simple sums. You have to understand and you have to concentrate on this. Okay, children. Last sum for the day, third sum. Remaining we'll discuss two more. Children. Third sum. ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. PQRS are the midpoints of AB. This is midpoint. This is midpoint. This is midpoint. This is midpoint. P, Q, R, S are the midpoints. Children. Okay, of all these things. Show that PQRS is an axis. Children, first only given what means ABCD is a rectangle. He said. ABCD is a rectangle. He said. Same children. P, Q, R, S are midpoints. He said. Okay, required to prove what means required to prove means PQRS is a rhombus. In last sum, he gave it as a rhombus. We proved it as a rectangle. Now he is giving it as a rectangle. We have to prove it as a rhombus. Okay, children. So again to prove it as a PQRS as a rhombus. So same children again same old story continues. Okay, BD diagonal or AC diagonal, any one diagonal. BD diagonal I am constructing. BD diagonal. BD diagonal. Okay, Tanmay, ADB triangle. Tanmay. Tanmay. When I call anyone, one will answer. Tanmay, are you there? Vikram, are you there? Vikram.
Can I?
Vikram, are you there? Sahas.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Sahas.
Yes, sir.
In ADB triangle,
Yes, sir.
can you tell about SNP? SNP are?
SNP are midpoints.
Okay, when they are midpoints, by
Construction.
midpoint theorem.
Oh, sorry, sir.
By midpoint theorem, what we can say?
We can
SP
say that
is
SP is parallel to RQ.
BD. SP is parallel to BD.
Oh, okay, sir.
And SP is half of BD.
Half of BD.
In the same way, in CDB, Neeraj, in CDB triangle, Neeraj.
Yes, sir.
In CDB triangle, R and Q are midpoints. R and Q are midpoints. Still no. When R and Q are midpoints, what happens? R and Q are midpoints. By?
Sir, by midpoint theorem.
Wait, Nandika, please. You see, you are 8th class girl. If you understand or no, no problem. These people are 9th class. They are least bothered about studies. That's why I'm asking. They don't have any fear or not interest. Simply they will sit like that. Neeraj, can you tell?
Yes, sir.
R and Q are midpoints. By midpoint theorem, what we can say? RQ is
Half of BD.
RQ is parallel to BD and RQ is half of
Half
BD.
of BD.
So, say first one, SP is parallel to BD and RQ is parallel to BD. Now what we can say from this both?
SP is parallel.
SP is parallel to
RQ.
SP is parallel to RQ. In the same way, SP is half of BD and RQ is half of BD. From this both, what we can say, anyone?
SP is equal to RQ.
SP is equal to RQ.
SP is equal to RQ. Because opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. What we can say, opposite sides are equal and
It's a
parallel.
parallelogram.
Who is a parallelogram? PQRS
PQRS.
is a parallelogram. PQRS is a parallelogram. When PQRS is a parallelogram, now we have to prove it as an rhombus. Now we have to prove it is a rhombus. Okay. Now see, I will change the diagram and I will draw again. Children. See here. So when PQRS is a parallelogram, I will draw the figure again. See here. A, B, C, D. Please see here. This is P, this is Q, this is R, this is S. Now to prove, already I proved it as a parallelogram. Now parallelogram is children, this and this are equal, this and this are equal. I will prove adjacent sides also equal. How I will prove, you see children? Can you see this triangle and this triangle are there? Can you see children? Hansini, are you there?
Yes, sir.
PSA and PQB. Can you prove it as congruent? PSA and PQB. PSA and PQB. Can you prove it as congruent? Very easy. PSA and PQB. You have to prove as congruent. Can you prove? Yes, good. First one I will say, next one you try.
Sir, can I? Okay, sir.
Nandi Katal.
Sir, AP is equal to PB.
Very good. Why? AP is equal to BP. Why?
Sir, by SS,
Your head. P is midpoint.
midpoint
Angle A is equal to angle B. Why anyone? Angle A is equal to angle B. Why? It is a rectangle. Rectangle will have 90 degrees.
All angles are 90 degrees.
All angles are 90 degrees. AS is equal to BQ because AD is equal to BC. See here. AD is equal to BC. But AD by 2 will be also equal to BC by 2 because S and Q are midpoints. By S and Q are midpoints. When they are midpoints, I can say AS is equal to BQ. So by SAS, PAS.
Till ASP. Okay.
PSA is okay, Nana.
S is congruent to PBQ.
Nandika, wait, Nana, please, Nana. PSA is congruent to PQB. PSA is congruent to PQB by CPCP. What I can say, PS is equal to PQ. PS is equal to PQ. Similarly, all sides are this and this are equal, this and this are equal, this and this equal. All sides are equal. All sides are equal. When all sides are equal, it is a rhombus. Children, we proved it as a parallelogram. After proving parallelogram, I proved it as a all sides are equal, so it is a rhombus. How I proved parallelogram? This protocol you know, but these both triangles are congruent. I showed here. So sides are also adjacent sides also equal, opposite sides are also equal, so it is a rhombus. So I have all sides are equal. It is a rhombus. I proved it as a parallelogram. Now I proved it as a rhombus because all sides are equal. Okay, please try to practice it some 5 times and show me tomorrow, children.